Hi everyone, thank you all for joining. My name is Lian and I'm a nutritionist and product specialist at Forever Living Products Middle East HQ. And today we're going to talk about something very important and interesting for everyone here because Ramadan is just around the corner and we want to make sure that you guys stay healthy and eat healthy and take the best supplements during this holy month. So yeah, today's presentation is about that. And of course, as usual, you can ask all your questions at the end of the presentation. And I would also like to remind you that this training is being recorded. So you can you can just watch it later on YouTube and you can share it with your team members. So let's begin. Please just make sure that you guys keep your phones on mute and also do not share your videos. Okay, thank you. So let's start with an introduction. So the month of Ramadan is a great opportunity to focus on bringing back a balanced and healthy lifestyle in your life. Okay, so this is like a month where you can just really focus and follow a healthy lifestyle again in case you slipped or you're not really eating healthy. So through fasting, you begin to learn how to manage your eating habits, how to improve self-control and also discipline. This is very important. So discipline is really what this month is really about, and also self-control, and just try to manage your eating habits. So this month requires you to give your stomach a break, and by doing so, you are expelling toxins from your body. And just this is what we are here to help you guys, and we want you to improve your eating habits and just to follow a healthier lifestyle. Okay, so if you guys slipped, if you're not following a healthy lifestyle, if you're not following a healthy meal plan, and you would like to do so, since Ramadan is starting soon, you can do that. And this is the perfect opportunity for you guys to start again. So we finished the introduction. Now we're going to talk about some of the benefits of fasting, because a lot of people don't know, but that actually fasting has really amazing benefits. Okay, so first benefit is that it promotes blood sugar control by reducing insulin resistance. So for people who have, like high blood sugar levels, or for people who are diabetic, fasting can actually really help them, and it can, help control their insulin resistance. Second, it will also help fight inflammation. So if you have inflammation, fasting can actually reduce inflammation in the body. So it's very important. So even if you cannot do, for example, the full fast, if you want to do intermittent fasting, these benefits can actually also, you can actually feel them. Then also fasting can enhance heart health by improving blood pressure, triglycerides and cholesterol levels, because of course when you're fasting, your body is actually trying to burn the extra fat in your body everywhere. So this is why you will reduce like your blood pressure, your triglycerides and cholesterol levels, because you're not eating enough food during the day, and your body is also like burning fat. But of course we need to keep in mind something, that after you break your fast, you cannot just eat anything you want and just eat a lot of fried food and just junk food, or else this will not actually be beneficial for you guys. So you will not get all the benefits of fasting if you do that by eating unhealthy when you break your fast. Okay, then it's also good for the brain health. So when you don't eat a lot of sugar, candy, refined carbs, this can actually really help and benefit the brain. It will also aid in weight loss by limiting calorie intake, of course, because we're not eating the whole day and we're fasting for almost 7 to 8 hours. It depends, of course, each country is different. And so that way you will be limiting your calorie intake. But as I mentioned, you should not binge eat when you break your fast, okay, on iftar or on suhoor, or else you will not get the benefits. Then it will also help eliminate toxins, so from the body, from the liver. This is very important. It's good to take a break, once a year and do this fast, which really will reset your body and will eliminate toxins. Will just, you will feel better. And of course, let's not forget the purpose of fasting, which is religious and so on. Okay, so fasting can also, you will be using your own body fat for fuel, as I mentioned this before. So you will be burning fat more. Okay, so I'm going to also talk about exercising during Ramadan in a bit. When's the best time to exercise and when you should do that. Okay. So these are the benefits of fasting. As you can see, they're very important. So many positive benefits for the whole body. So this is why also some people do intermittent fasting. So they give their body, like a break for half a day, which can also benefit them and, help them also in weight loss if they're doing a diet, or, just help reduce also the insulin resistance. Now, I'm going to give you some tips also on how to avoid feeling lazy. Guys, just please make sure you keep all the questions till the end, and also you do not, because someone's starting their video. Okay, thank you. So how to avoid feeling lazy during Ramadan. So first, you need to try to reduce caffeinated beverages so that they won't keep you up late, okay? Because I know a lot of people tend to drink coffee or, Nescafe or anything that contains caffeine directly after iftar because, they crave it or they're used to it. But just try to reduce it so that it won't keep you up late. So that way you will feel sleepy the whole day. And like when you don't sleep well, you're gonna be sleepy and cranky the next morning. Also, don't have iftar or suhoor while watching television so that you don't overeat. A lot of people actually eat while watching something on the television. This can make them overeat. Okay, so if you can just be with your family, just sit on a table and enjoy your meal without watching any television. That would be better so that you can also control your portion size. Then avoid heavy meals for iftar. Okay, so if you can, for example, have something light for iftar and then something light for suhoor, that would be perfect. Of course, not too light because you haven't eaten the whole day, but I mean something not very heavy, like fried food or junk food. Okay, something like a home cooked meal that is healthy, that contains like healthy carbs, proteins, and vegetables. Okay, it should be really a consistent meal, and a balanced meal basically. Then you can also try to divide your iftar into 2 meals, and you can wait 3 hours in between. So some people do that. A lot of people, for example, once they eat, they feel full automatically. So they divide their iftar into 2 meals. So you can wait 3 hours in between, and you can have, for example, your soup or salad. You can break your fast, with soup, salad, and some dates, for example. And then you can just wait 3 hours and have like your main meal, which can be like some chicken, a bit of rice, a bit of salad as well, okay, or just like cooked vegetables. Then you can also try to go for a walk after iftar in 2 hours. So if you can just just so that you don't feel lazy or sleepy directly after eating. So if you can just try to stay active throughout this holy month, and that way it's not only to avoid feeling lazy, but also you will not gain weight. You will stay active. You will remain healthy, and you will enjoy this holy month better. Okay. Now we're going to talk about exercise. So when is the best time for a fasting person to work out, before or after iftar? So you can do both actually. Okay, so before iftar, 60 minutes preferably in an air-conditioned location. Just like don't overdo it, of course, because you're fasting the whole day, and I'm sure you guys will be tired by then. And after you break the fast, drink sufficient amount of fluids and water to replenish salts and minerals lost by the body, and have a good rest. Okay. Also, you can drink aloe vera. Now we're going to talk about, of course, all the products that you can take during iftar and how to break your fast with these products. I'm gonna explain all of these in details in a bit. So before iftar, as you mentioned, 60 minutes before iftar, and of course, not in a very hot place or humid place so that you don't feel tired. Try to do, like some low intensity workout. Okay, don't do high intensity. Don't make your, blood pump and your heart actually rate it will go up.
Oh,
Guys, please just make sure your phones are on mute, please. Mute all. Then, after iftar, it is advisable to perform physical activity 2 to 3 hours after you break the fast. And so, yeah, you can also go for a walk or go for a run if you want after. Guys, please, someone make sure your phones are muted, please. Okay. So if you want to do physical activity, you need to do it 2 to 3 hours after iftar. Okay, so it's either before 60 minutes or after iftar in 2 to 3 hours. So after iftar, you can just have a more intense workout if you'd like, because you would have eaten, you have more energy by then, okay? But before iftar, just make sure it's low intensity. You can do, for example, yoga, Pilates, something more chill. Now, we're gonna talk about the quality of food because this is very, very important for Ramadan. Sorry for that. Okay, so we're gonna talk about healthy foods and the foods you need to avoid, okay, during Ramadan. So the healthy foods that you need to focus on are the complex carbs, for example, like grains, seeds, wheat, oats, beans, lentils, basmati rice, etc. Okay, so these try to have 1/4 of your plate, full of complex carbs. Then the other quarter, let it be, for example, protein. Okay, and the other half should be vegetables. Okay, full of vegetables. Now, of course, you can also add fiber-rich foods and healthy fats. We're going to talk about these. So the fiber-rich foods are bran cereals, whole wheat, potatoes, vegetables, fruits, etc. So try to have, for example, fruits for dessert instead of, high sugar foods or, sorry, dessert that are loaded with sugar. Then for protein, you can have chicken, beef, eggs, turkey, etc. Just make sure they're baked and not fried. Okay, just try to avoid frying food in general. Also, healthy fats. So focus on healthy fats, but don't eat a big quantity of healthy fats because they have a lot of calories. Even though they're healthy, just make sure to really focus on the portion size. So the avocado, for example, olive oil, nuts, coconut oil, these are all healthy fats. Now, the foods you need to avoid are deep fried foods, as I mentioned, also high sugar foods. Try to avoid high sugar foods and eat instead, for example, like fruits, or for example, yogurt. So anything that can be, like doesn't contain a lot of sugar in it. Also high fat cooked foods, for example, like French fries or even donuts. They contain a lot of saturated fats. Okay, so try to avoid these at least for this holy month if you want to stay in good shape, if you want to stay healthy, and if you don't want to gain weight. Then also try to avoid caffeine, like tea, coffee, sodas, because caffeine is a diuretic and it stimulates faster water loss. You will feel actually dehydrated throughout the day since you're not really drinking a lot of water. Also, I want to add, so instead of caffeine, you can have, for example, like herbal tea, okay, like ginger, lemon, peppermint, what else? Yeah, like all these, like herbal tea that do not contain any caffeine. You can just drink as much as you want from them. Now, this is very important, also a very important note that you should drink 8 to 10 cups of water during the day to avoid dehydration. So like from iftar to suhoor, if you can just try to count how many cups of water you're drinking just to stay hydrated. And if you are a smoker, this is the best time to really reduce and even stop smoking gradually. Okay, so make sure you just reduce your smoking, and if you can just stop it, this is the best time really to focus on that. What else? Guys, please just I'll get all your questions at the end, okay? Just let us finish the presentation. Now, focus on the quality of food, as we mentioned. Also, break the fast with dates. So if you can start by having dates. Also, half a glass of amaranthine, jalab, or orange juice to balance your glucose levels. This is very important. And then for iftar option, you can have, for example, a soup, a salad, a protein that we mentioned, we talked about. You can find them here, like chicken, beef, eggs, turkey, and complex carbs. As I mentioned, 1/4 of your plate should be complex carbs. Like here, you can see lentils, grains, basmati rice, even quinoa can be counted as complex carbs. Okay, now we're going to talk about the products of FLP. And here I want to mention something for you guys that in all the Middle East region, we're going to launch the Ramadan box. And now we're going to talk about all the products found in the Ramadan box. Okay, so we're going to talk about each one in detail and how you can use them throughout this holy month. So you will find the Ramadan box and you will find 4 to 5 products inside. Let's talk about them. And all countries have the same Ramadan box this year. Okay, so the first product you will find in this Ramadan box is the aloe vera gel. You will get 2 bottles of aloe vera, and it is beneficial for maintaining a healthy digestive system, as you mentioned. So it's very important to have a healthy digestive system to boost your immunity, to make sure that you have enough vitamins, minerals, and it can help enhance nutrient absorption better. Okay, so you can drink 30 milliliters of aloe vera twice a day. Okay, so for iftar and for suhoor. Okay, so you will get 2 bottles of this. It will be enough for the whole month. Then the second product is the Forever Bee pollen. So the bee pollen is very important during Ramadan because it will help you boost your immunity and the energy, because you'll be tired, you'll be having low energy when you fast, and the low energy and low immunity, when you're fasting also. So the bee pollen will really help you with all this, and it also contains anti-inflammatory properties and antioxidants. Okay, so very important for the body. I don't understand why some people are still not muting their phones. Whoever is not muting their, because I don't know how you can unmute them, even though I didn't allow it. But anyways, okay, please guys, just make sure it's on mute, just so that everyone can hear me well. Okay, thank you. So. The Forever Bee pollen is gathered also in specially designed stainless steel collectors, and ensures that the freshest and most potent natural food. And the Forever Bee pollen is an all natural and contains no preservatives, artificial flavors, or colors. So you can take 2 tablets after iftar. Okay, and then 1 tablet in between iftar and suhoor for snack, for example, and 1 tablet after suhoor. Now, so it's, as you can see, it's around 4 tablets per day. And then we're going to talk about the bee honey. So the bee honey, we also find it in the Ramadan pack. And the Forever Bee honey is considered to be pure and it's easy to digest. It will give you, a very natural and quick energy source for any occasion. You can just add it to your, to your smoothies. You can add it to your fruits. You can just take 1 spoon, for example, if you want after your iftar as a dessert, just whatever you want. But it's really good. It's natural, and it will give you energy basically. Just make sure you don't consume more than 1 tablespoon, because 1 tablespoon is around 70 calories. Okay, just make sure you don't add too much honey, because or else you will gain weight, of course. Then you can take Forever Bee honey in between iftar and suhoor for energy. Okay, because a lot of people feel tired after iftar and they want to sleep. So the bee honey can help you just, have energy. And if you want to go for a walk, for example, it's good to take it before. And another product that you will find in the Ramadan combo pack, which is the Forever Fiber. So the Forever Fiber provides 5 grams of quick dissolving, satisfying fiber. So the fiber basically usually it keeps you full, okay, and it doesn't contain lots of calories. It's really, really low in calories. And you can just mix this sachet as a snack and drink it, okay, but in between iftar and suhoor. And you will feel full, so you don't feel the need to sorry, to eat any snack or a dessert. Okay, you will feel full and satisfied, and you won't crave any, sugar or dessert. You can also add it to your Forever Light Ultra Shake or aloe vera gel. Just mix them and drink it. Okay, the taste is good. Like, you don't feel the taste, and it will make you feel full. Now, the last product we're going to talk about that is that you can find it in the Ramadan combo pack, which is, of course, the Forever Light Ultra. So the Light Ultra is very important throughout Ramadan because it's a protein, it's a protein shake, and you can take it as a suhoor option, okay? Because it has, some even vitamins, some minerals, and it contains protein, so that in case also you're working out, so that you don't lose muscle mass. And you can take half a scoop with skimmed milk after your workout or as a suhoor meal replacement, okay? It would be really good for you. And if you don't want to take it with skim milk, you can also take it with vegetable milk, for example, like soya milk, almond milk, oat milk. These are also very good, and they contain less calories than the cow milk. Now, the most important, okay, so let's before we go to the C9 during Ramadan, we talked about the Ramadan combo pack. And we talked about the 5 products that you will find in the Ramadan combo pack. So what you need to do now, if you just go to the branch, any branch that, in the UAE or in Saudi and Qatar, okay, all over the Middle East, you can just ask that you want the Ramadan combo pack, and they will give you these 5 products. So the first one is the aloe vera gel, second one is the bee pollen, then you will find the bee honey, the fiber, and the light ultra shake. Okay, very important 5 products. I also want to show you here, before we talk about the C9, that how you can take here for iftar and suhoor. So if you want, you can screenshot this. Can you see? Okay. So this is what you will find, the daily intake, okay, which is 30 milliliters of aloe vera gel. You can mix it with water for iftar and for suhoor. Then you will take 1 tablet of bee pollen after iftar, 1 tablet in between iftar and suhoor, and 1 tablet after suhoor. Then the Forever Fiber is best taken as a snack between iftar and suhoor. So this is the exact, way to take these products, okay? So the first one is the aloe vera, then it's the bee pollen, then it's the fiber, then it's the light ultra. So you can take half a scoop per day, best taken after a workout, okay? Or it can be also taken as a snack between meals or as a replacement for suhoor. And lastly is the bee honey. It's good to take it during iftar and suhoor as a healthy source of nutrients and just, to give you energy, or you can add it with your milkshake. And the slide did not move. Okay, let's to show this. Okay, just a second. There you go. So can you see now the daily intake? This is the one we talked about. I just changed it now, guys. Can you see it? The daily intake. see if you can see it. Yeah, I think you can see. Okay, so you can just, okay, great. Yeah, okay, okay, thank you for your confirmation. So you can just take a screenshot here of the daily intake of the Forever products. And before we move back to the clean 9, okay? So from this is from the start. So this is what the combo pack basically it includes. So you will find in it here, 2 aloe vera, 1 bee pollen, 1 fiber, 1 light ultra, and 1 honey. And this is how you can use them, okay? Just take a screenshot of this because we're gonna move now to the clean 9. Guys, there's nothing up. This is up. This is how it starts, okay? It starts directly like this. So just take a screenshot now so that we can move to the clean 9. Yes, I will now guide you how to use the clean 9 during Ramadan. So, and the clean 9 will be our last slide for today. Just can you please confirm that you can see the slide now? Okay, I think you can all see my screen. Okay, great. So this is how you need to use the C9 during Ramadan. So for iftar, you need to start by having 2 dates. Then you take 2 garcinia, okay? Then you just wait for 5 minutes if you want. Then you eat your usually if you can wait a bit more, which is around 15 minutes, it would be perfect. 15 to 30 minutes. But some people would be too hungry. So we just don't want you to feel stressed about it. But if you can wait 30 minutes, it would be great. Then you take 600 calorie meal plan. Okay, just make sure you don't exceed the 600. Then you take 30 milliliters aloe vera gel mixed with water and 1 therm. Okay, this is for iftar. Now we're gonna go to snack. So for a snack usually is after 2 hours, okay, or 3 hours, depends on each person. And you can take 2 garcinia, also 1 fiber and 1 therm. Okay. Then for suhoor, you take 2 garcinia. Then you take 30 milliliters aloe vera gel with water and 1 scoop light ultra. Of course, if you want to take it with water or with milk, it depends what you guys want, okay, what you guys prefer. And lastly, before sleeping, you need to drink 8 ounces of water. Okay, guys, now we're gonna take all your questions. So please go ahead. Someone was also not muting their phone. Okay, anyway. So someone is asking if this is for weight loss during Ramadan. No, this is the clean 9 during Ramadan. Okay, the clean 9 program. The other Ramadan combo is just for you to stay healthy and fit and not gain weight during Ramadan. Another question, can we have RG plus as a iftar on empty stomach? Yes, you can do that. So someone's asking if the use is only 30 milliliters. Yes, so just so that basically it will be enough for you guys to take it for the whole month, okay? If you want to take more, of course you can, but you need to buy more bottles. So some people can't have fiber, so what's the replacement of that? They can just have, for example, like cucumber, carrots, healthy vegetables for snack or fruit. Then another question, ma'am, can you show the slides from the start? I want to screenshot. Yeah, guys, I will post the whole thing on YouTube in a bit, okay? No worries. So you can drink more than 60 milliliters of aloe vera, guys. Okay, you can double it, but sometimes because you're on an empty stomach, we don't want to drink a lot. Okay, just make sure if you're fine with it, then you can just double it. No problem. We have a question. I have a customer who is going to use Vitalized Women, Royal Jelly, Absorbent CB, Propolis. How can we arrange it? So just, she can take everything. She can take them after iftar and after suhoor, or after snack. So she can take the Vitalized Women, two after iftar, two after suhoor. The Royal Jelly, one after iftar, one after suhoor. The Absorbent C, it's better not to take it at night because it contains vitamin C, might give her some energy just after iftar and after the snack. And the B propolis, she can take also one after iftar, one after suhoor. So the Ramadan combo pack is for 30 days, guys, okay? For the price, you need to check with the branch because each branch also, because I'm not gonna go through each it's different currency for each country. So just make sure, just check with the customer service or with the branches. We don't have a replacement for Therm. Okay, there are so many questions. I'm trying to answer all of them. How to use shakes and tea, how to arrange it in Ramadan. You can just use it, the tea, you can have it as a snack, and the shake, you can take it as sahur. Question, we can replace lean by Garcinia. Yes, correct. You can do that. Okay, guys, so I just want to remind you that you will find this presentation again, on YouTube. And if you have any other questions anytime, you can just, send an email to customer service, and they will forward the email to me if necessary. So a question, is there any plan for diabetic patients? So for diabetic patients, we don't have something specific for them, but they need to, they can just eat, like low carbs, or like, actually, just as I mentioned before, like their plate should be, quarter of the plate should be complex carbs, another quarter should be protein, and half of their plate should be vegetables. Okay, this is the best diet plan for them. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Okay, I hope this was a beneficial session for you guys, and I wish you all Ramadan Mubarak, and hope this month will bring you happiness, and I hope it will be blessed for everyone, and I will be again with you very soon. So thank you all for joining, and I wish you a lovely evening. Bye bye.